I've seen terrible things born out in the darkness. Every moment brings them closer. My future does not begin here, but yours does. It's time to step beyond the light. And it all begins with a splinter.
My friends, we are all in great danger. Earth, that great machine, Elixir, and the human. Darkness walks among us. We are all in great danger. My kind must survive. Please, send help. There is not much time. What? Where? Oh no. She's already here. Please, anyone.
That's another one. They all scan the same. Empty. Why did the darkness invite us here? You're quiet today.
Yeah. It's just, we keep coming face to face with darkness. And every time we fail to stop it, we're just so powerless. I'm picking up a distress signal. Someone's in trouble.
My friends, we are all in great danger.
It's Varix. He has a lot to answer for.
Darkness walks among us.
I'll send a message to let Zavala know.
No, wait. Where is the signal coming from?
Here. Europa.
Oh my god, I'm a fucking idiot. I've been muted this whole time. What's up, Pod? How you been?
I've tracked Varix's distress signal beyond the ridge. We'd better hurry.
So I'm pretty sure this DLC is where I stopped playing. I got through all this on one character and then I just quit.
He's equally responsible for Cade's death. The Vanguard's been after him.
But we
since.
had everything up until the new DLC, so we're gonna play some catch up and see how that goes. Hopefully, it's pretty good. 'Cause I would love to get back into this. Oh, what rank are you? Yeah, I have to take a lot of breaks in the camo grind. 'Cause when Cold War came out, I tried to do it in that game. I like paused on Black Ops 4 and started that, and that just drained me as well. And then I kind of gave up on Cold War because I didn't like how they like did the later half of the game. Which direction am I going?
Those fallen patrols.
That's cool you play Overwatch too.
The campsite. They must be after Varix too. Let's hurry.
I play a decent amount casually.
These fallen had an unfamiliar house symbol. Who are we dealing with?
How do I pop up that message to read the whole thing? Fuck it, we'll do chat to speech. Make it easy.
Someone's been staying here. There's traces of darkness energy.
I'm Silver One, not amazing. I just play Venture and occasionally Cassidy on damage. I only started doing my placement matches today in PS.
They must have
Oh,
intercepted
okay.
the distress signal before we did.
That's not too bad. I don't think I've played competitive since they redid the system. I've heard it's pretty good compared to what it was, so I'm excited for that. But I honestly mainly play Mystery Heroes. That's what I like to do. And then when we had the competitive for that, I was one step below Masters, I think, or the lowest rank of Masters. Otherwise, I'm normally like high gold. I'm not the best. I don't really use a mic and communicate with people, so I'm always kind of limited on that.
I haven't played since Season 3 of O2, so I've missed a lot. I remember when competitive Mystery Heroes was a thing.
Yeah, they do it every now and then. They'll do it like every other season, sort of. Although they haven't done it for like 2 or 3 seasons, I'm pretty sure. But I actually kind of stopped playing for a little while. I don't know, I get really annoyed by their fucking decisions. It's very infuriating sometimes. Because I honestly really wanted like that solo mode, so I'm like super salty that they just scrapped it. And the way they've implemented it is just not good. But now all the people I used to play with don't even play.
Right direction on some aspects, wrong for the others.
If it's not already too late.
Yeah, some of the balancing choices they've made I do like.
Darkness.
The way they tweaked a few characters and stuff.
It's different somehow.
Like Cassie not having his fucking stun thing. I like that. Or like the Zenyatta changes I actually kind of like. Where you can't just spam the Discord orb on everyone.
It was pretty late and it was canned as soon as it happened.
Yeah, no, literally. Yeah. They just tried to save the game by releasing Overwatch 2 and renaming it, but you can't really make the sequel if you don't change it at all.
Cassidy flashbang for season 11, I think.
Not only a traitor, but a thief.
Really? That's crazy.
Safe from you, yes.
Search the buildings. Find it.
Wait! Aramis, old friend. These powers. They create.
But honestly, most
chaos.
games they
Reaper and
make pretty bad
Cassidy are getting
choices.
ability reworks for one ability mainly.
Dude, Reaper, I low-key wish they would just bring him back to the old way. I like the whole soul collecting aspect. That was really good in my opinion.
We make our own
I don't like
fate.
him getting health on hit.
Always playing pretend. Living in the past. I should have seen it. Make an example of him.
But like this game makes bad choices too. Every time they come out with a new DLC, even if you don't own it, they make you do the first mission. And that is just frustrating because it's like I'm trying to do other shit.
Varric should be just up ahead. There. That's where Varric's signal is coming from.
Especially when they introduce something and give you like this whole new ability tree and teach you how to use it, and then they take it away because you don't own it. It's like, well, what the fuck was the point of giving it to me and teaching it everything? There we go. Oh my god, he's still there. What the fuck?
Please, fire away from Varric.
Wait a second. I'm picking up more chatter on the Fallen's comms.
That's so funny.
Venture is probably the best O2 hero they've dropped since Ramadra. Ramadra was initially going to release when Maga dropped, but they
You must free.
I like Ramacho. He's pretty fun to play as. Venture, I definitely haven't played enough of. I haven't really figured them out yet. But they're a cool concept from what I've played so far. I just need to figure out their primary gun a little bit better. I'm not a big fan of it, but
Must hide.
Not
I've
so
only used
fast.
them like 3 times in Mystery Heroes.
Darkness walks among us. What do you mean?
There is no time. They are coming. Varix asks for your protection once more. I will take
You're a
shelter
fucking fallen, dude. Just fight.
succeed.
You got this. Just fight. Where are you guys dropping it? Huh? Literally right on top of me. Okay. I hate the jumping in this game sometimes. If you don't initialize it like right away,
You can do a lot of combos with Venture abilities plus strong direct hit primary and strong melee.
yeah, no, his melee is really good. And the push, knockback is always pretty decent. I want to see if I can get all my old clips on my PS4, because I had like a huge library that I always wanted to like go through and like edit and stuff, but I never just posted any of it. So now I want to just post it. So I had some good Overwatch clips on there.
Varix is truly grateful.
I'm not a big fan of most of my Overwatch videos on my channel right now,
Come to Varix and
but
you will
it is what it is. We're figuring everything out right now.
know that our work here has only just begun.
I used to be a tank main, but tank is painful to play currently.
Yeah, I do not like solo tank, honestly. I prefer to. Just because, like, I really like certain combos, you know, that you can do, like Roadhog Zarya. That was a fun one. And then when you take that away, like Zarya kind of sucks without another tank, because none of the fucking DPSs ever want to go forward with a bubble or anything, you know? So you have to be way more defensive with it, I guess, which I don't like. I like being more aggressive, where it's like, no, we're going to use this to be invincible and just fuck them up, instead of like, let me try to save someone real quick and be a support. It's like, no, I'd rather just be a tank if I'm tank. But you can't do that with Zarya anymore.
Roadhog is spawned from hell itself.
Dude, I used to love Roadhog, like when I first started playing, because I've been playing since the beta of Overwatch 1.
We know a guardian.
Like, I loved him since the beginning, but then, like,
Yes,
the
but
hooking off the ledge
trust
became a meta, and I quit playing him because of that. I was like, I don't want to be associated with any of this. I don't like it.
is Aramis, ship stealer.
So that's when I actually switched to
A new
Zarya and
Kel
stuff.
of Kells, unifier of the houses, and
It's like Roadhog's fun, but he is bullshit. And now with his recent rework, I really don't like that. That's just super weird. Him having a
Hog has
mind
been
just
meta
doesn't
for
feel
all of it
right.
too. He's only slightly worse due to the new damage passive, but still busted.
No, yeah, he's absolutely
No.
broken.
do not fight. We are not warriors, my friend. Keep to cover. Barracks will send help.
Honestly, I remember before Overwatch 2 came out, they were talking about doing like a rework on him where they wanted to make him a fucking DPS, and they were gonna like make him a little bit smaller. I think that would have been super funny just to do, even like as a joke. Just do it for like April Fool's one day. But that is one thing I kind of like about the 5v5 now, is it did change a lot of metas, and I hated meta play.
Venture didn't even get an epic skin in this battle pass. Hopefully they get something next season or a good shop skin.
Yeah, I noticed that. I thought they normally did something for the new person, but they kind of slept on Venture. Kind of like, yeah, here's a new person, who cares? But I think they're just so focused on like that
Be vigilant.
mythic system that they have, and trying to showcase all that, and trying to add as much to that as they can, that they want to. The stuff that they know they could sell money on, basically. Because, I mean, I can tell you right off the bat, way more people are going to pay for a Mercy skin over a Venture skin right off the bat. Especially when they probably had that Mercy skin planned for a while. Whereas, like, Venture, they have to, like, plan and execute a whole new thing. So they're probably like, hey, we'll just save it for a little bit later. Developers always think weird as fuck.
Valeria Rodriguez, Venture voice actor, has teased something big is coming soon for maybe Venture.
Yeah, I could see them doing it for like some event or something. They'll probably do something for like summer games, maybe. I don't know. I don't know anything about Venture's characters. I don't know what would like make sense for them. What would be thematic? Because like Lucio normally gets a pretty good summer games thing with his background and everything. You know, Mei always gets a winter thing. so. The only thing I can think of would be like
There's
Earth
been
Day.
4 support mythics. 2 of them have been in a row.
Yeah, I noticed that a lot of them are for support. I found that a little bit weird. Especially when you had some for like newer ones.
Next season is hopefully tank or damage.
We'll see, we'll see. They'll probably do a fucking Roadhog one. Honestly, I could see them doing some weird shit and doing another fucking repeat of someone. Before they get to all the characters. Like, hey, here's another Genji for the 8 people that main him.
There's been a new legendary Hog skin that's been potentially leaked for the BP, so I doubt Hog will get one.
This is what remains of Eventide. Clovis
I feel like
Bridge
Roadhog
is
has enough legendary
built to
skins,
house
honestly.
to build Exo.
I feel like Mythic is like the only option now.
So you came to Europa to what? Hide from the Vanguard?
Varix knows of the elephant in the room. Kate Six's death was not my intention. No day passes without regret. I will answer for these.
Am I using exotic right now? Why don't I have the bad juju on?
Before my people are safe from Aramis.
Let me just switch that real quick. Did I get anything from that last mission, by the way?
I'm
I
just
guess.
gonna use my prisms for this season and use it for the next season mythic.
Yeah, I was planning on saving mine for Moira. I think hers looks fucking sick. I like that fucking dead mannequin mask. I feel like that's cool. I feel like that's gonna be funny as fuck. Just like dead stare, just sucking the soul out of people. Moira is another character, like, she's a bullshit character, but she's fun to play. She really is. For me,
The
her
only
and
character with the
Zenyatta.
mythic I actually use is Junker Queen.
See, I don't even use Junker Queen that much, but I love her mythic. I think that one looks super sick. I like that Greek vibe. But to me, Moira and like Zen, those are heroes I switch to if we're like losing. To me, those are basically like a guaranteed win. But Mercy is like the main one I play as. I like Mercy a lot. But only if the team is good with
I've
it.
only ever had one battle pass skin and it was in season 1.
Yeah, but Diva gets like every fucking event she gets a skin. That's why. And then she gets her own event where she gets skins too. But like literally every time there's any kind of event,
The
Diva gets a
Porsche
skin.
event.
Mm-hmm, exactly, yeah. She's like headlining that shit. And then you had that fucking, they did a K-pop collab a few months ago. She was in that. So like, it's not like she's lacking in skins at all. She just doesn't get Battle Pass once. And honestly, I'm kind of fine with that because I'm not a big fan of most of the themes they use in the Battle Pass. I feel like their Battle Pass, honestly, is like extremely hit or miss. It's either like really good or it's like, I'm never gonna use this. But I'm kind of picky on skins, I guess.
Reinhardt is pretty bad right now.
Yeah, I've heard. I was never a big Ryan player. Every now and then I'll bust him out, but that's just one where, like, again, I feel like you need the right team for that, and I rarely get that. Like, I feel like when I play Ryan, my supports are like, we're not gonna heal you, fuck off.
That dome. Is that where you live?
I don't know what it is, but every time I just... It doesn't matter what I do, it doesn't matter if I
This
stay by
season
them,
feels
or if I go and try to push a little bit. Yeah, this season's pretty decent. When I browsed through the Battle Pass, I was like, that's actually, even like the base skins, they're not too bad. I would put them in a random rotation. Which, I can't believe how long it took Overwatch to add that. I would literally say that to my friends all the fucking time when they would like come over and shit. Be like, dude, why does this game not have a random mode for their fucking cosmetics?
Gets a legendary Battle Pass skin every now and then.
Does he? I can't even think of any of them, honestly. Oh fuck. I did not think you can go around that way. Let's just put it on. It's not much of a loss.
Invisible Man from Season 3 and the skin from this season. I don't know about 4 to 9 though.
I thought the Invisible Man was like a Halloween skin. Shows what I know. Oh, it might have been like a Halloween Battle Pass now that I think about it. Oh, I could have killed him. Fuck.
Season 3 was in March, I think.
I feel it again. The energy I felt earlier. Must have been Aramis using
I have no
stasis.
idea. I don't even remember when Overwatch 2 came out. It was at such a random time. I remember there not being much like announcement for it. I didn't see much about it.
Darkness trail Aramis left behind leads right through that door, but it's locked.
October of 2022 is when O2 came out. I started November.
Then we'll find another way around.
Dude, I remember when they fucking came out with it for the first day, I couldn't connect it my account. So they basically like got rid of all my fucking cosmetics for a day.
Ours now.
And that shit pissed me off so much. But then I went on the next day and it like auto-connected and gave me everything back. That was okay again. But I almost quit. I almost quit playing.
Chains! For centuries we have been bound by them. Servants to the so-called...
I didn't play at launch, but I remember jokes and stuff with how bad servers were.
We have become
Yeah, their launch was horrible with Overwatch 2.
No longer.
And when you do it without warning people, you know,
Today,
that just makes it even more frustrating.
we begin breaking free from our
It's one
chains.
thing when you warn people, like, hey, we're gonna release it at this time. Because then people
Removing loot
expect
boxes is
issues,
still
you
the
know.
worst decision any game has done. Apex is like the only game with loot boxes still.
In time. Violence!
I'm not a big fan of loot boxes in general, honestly, so I don't really mind losing them, but I don't like how they've replaced this system. Like, at all. The fact that you have to, like, just earn the money and go in and physically buy every single fucking item. That's just horseshit.
Our future. Our enemies stand no chance against this power. The great
But Overwatch was at least kind of decent with their loot boxes. You at least earned a decent amount went through playing. Apex, I didn't like how they did it. You only got it every other level for the longest time. I think now you get it every level.
eager to test us. Let's not keep them waiting.
But that was bad. And then before they even had the increased level cap, if you got to level 100, you didn't get any after that, I remember. They like capped you on that.
No. This...
Loot boxes let the player get everything for free even if it was luck-based, but now you have to spend money on anything.
I'm calling our ship. Let's go.
Well, no, not necessarily, because a lot of games will just use like some kind of currency that you can earn and then you just spend it on stuff. Basically like what Overwatch 2 does. That is how a lot of games used to do it before loot boxes became a thing. Or everything was just locked behind just like challenges. Like that was just the only way to unlock stuff was by doing something to get it. Like that's what Call of Duty did for all of their like random little things. Like when they used to let you do custom emblems, you could only get the emblems by like doing challenges in game.
They actually
And I feel
have
like
dark.
that's how most games should just do
This
it.
is really bad.
And then I feel like you can sell loot boxes if a player wants to like kind of speed up the process.
Ship's here.
I think they should provide skins with the character leveling system. It feels so odd that character leveling exists but doesn't really do a.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The leveling system is completely pointless. I feel like you definitely need to add worthwhile rewards for things. Because that's another issue I have with that game, is a lot of the shit you earn in that game is stuff I'm literally never going to touch. Like the sprays and shit. Like, literally never use those. Voice lines, kinda. I'll get I'll use those every now and then, but not a big fan of those either. Like, just give me skins for characters and skins for weapons. Like, that's it. Don't give me. I don't even like the weapon charms, honestly. I don't even like shit like that. It's so minuscule, like, you don't really notice it ever. Like, if anything, it's just more clutter on the screen.
What? Varix believed Aramis wished to create a new life for the Elixni. But these dark powers have poisoned her mind. And so...
There's only like 3k total credits in the battle pass, other than that you don't earn them through conventional means.
There are others.
Yeah, you get them through challenges and stuff.
Those like me, who still worship.
They still do like the weekly and daily challenges that give you credits and stuff.
They are in
Which is what most games do and everything.
I will not leave them behind.
But I definitely don't feel like they give you enough, for sure. With how much is in that game that you need to buy, they definitely don't give you enough.
But perhaps
or they need to decrease the price of things when you use those credits, I feel like. It shouldn't be the equivalent to the paid credits.
Oh yeah, you can get 150 through challenges once a week.
Honestly, as much as I'm not the biggest fan of how the game is turned into, Fortnite is actually pretty good with how they do it, because if you have the actual Fortnite game, Save the World, you do earn a lot of V-Bucks just through playing that without having to spend money. And like a lot. Because you can earn a couple, around like 100 to 150 a day pretty consistently.
I've never been a Fortnite fan, TBH.
I'm not a big Battle Royale fan, but I like the Save the World mode. That's pretty decent. But I feel like it's too long. It's way too much of a grind for trying to do like everything in there, but every now and then if you're playing with homies, it's pretty decent, honestly. But then they made the Battle Royale mode like 2 months after the game came out, and then that just took over, and that's what they put all the focus into, so that really sucks, honestly. Because that made everything go to shit in that game. But the actual Save the World is pretty decent in my opinion. I think that is worth checking out.
In darkness, there is only blind destruction.
There... Probably could do that, actually. Use my solar shit instead.
Do you think Fortnite ruined gaming or influenced a lot of games in a negative direction?
I mean, it definitely influenced things in a negative direction, but it's not like it started that. It just grabbed a hold of what other companies were doing and just ran with it. And then because they got so popular, everyone kind of looked at them and saw what they were doing and followed in suit, but it's like, it's not their fault they got so popular, you know? That's just kind of how pop culture goes. People just like what they like. I think, honestly, one of the biggest things I hate about Fortnite is all of their collabs, I guess. I don't like how they're trying to include like every character into the game, because it's just a cosmetic thing, and that it just annoys me. Like, I don't care if I'm running around looking like the Predator. I want to be the Predator if I'm playing a video game as the Predator, you know? Or like the Vault suit, or like the power armor, you know? I don't care if I look like I have power armor. I want to actually have power armor. And like shit like that.
Fortnite relies way too hard on collabs.
Mm-hmm. Like, just make your own original shit. It's cool to do it every now and then, but when you do it all the fucking time, like, it kind of kills the fun of it too. Because it's not like, oh my god, they added this. It's like, oh, they added this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of when I see, like, memes or people talking about it where they're just like, oh my god, it's crazy how you can have, like, Peter Griffin and Doom Guy and the Alien and all this shit, like, hanging out. And it's like, I kind of don't like that. Because it doesn't feel right, you know? There's like a very disingenuine feeling to it. None of it feels authentic. It just feels very
Double XP, weapon XP,
like,
and
hey,
double
give me
plasma
money.
in Bo 4 zombies right now.
Ooh. I'll probably have to hop on some in the morning then. I think I'm gonna go take the dogs out real quick and smoke a little bit. I'll be back. Alright. Let's get back to it. Man, I moved to a new area a few months ago. It is insane the amount of bugs around here.
Europa is no longer the haven I hoped it would be. For those who do not wish to live under the rule of a dark Kelm, we must play Savior.
Which way we going?
Communications network would allow us to reach out.
Barracks, we're ready. Where is the first relay?
Barracks thanks you.
Smooth.
Power's going, Barracks.
Good. 2 more.
Sounds like a bird. I like it.
Silly emote.
Yeah, I have the randomest emotes on right now. I don't know why I have these equipped.
Did you hear that? Sounded like voices.
The emotes are pretty fucking sick in this game though, honestly.
The ones who spoke through me.
Especially when you can do shit like this with it.
Must hurry then. There's one more relay.
I don't know why I don't have like the basic sit down. That's always one of my favorite emotes. Like literally on every single Overwatch character, I have the base sit set on down.
The emotes do not fit, but they're insanely funny.
Oh no. It's them. They're here. They're beckoning us.
No, they don't fit, especially when you're doing raids and shit. And it's like a super serious thing and everybody's just fucking around.
You answered.
That was always one of the best parts though.
Come to us. Salvation awaits.
Or do I just follow them?
The light believes you thankless. Nothing more than a
I do
soldier.
want to just
I
keep
noticed
going.
for every character in O2, in the Battle Pass they add walking emotes for at least 1 or 2 characters every season.
To help you finally take control.
Do they? I have not noticed that. They probably noticed that those videos go like crazy viral when people edit like across like all the different maps. They're probably like, you know what? Let's add some more. Help people out. Get some more free publicity on the game. Dude, that's like Interstellar.
I'm nearing 900 hours on BO4.
Oh, I got you beat. I'm at like 940. Dude, I'm mostly glad that the PS4 doesn't have those stats. Because if I saw my Destiny 1 time in game every time I played that game, oof, I would have made some different choices.
And here comes
I think the
our
last time I had
bounty.
checked, I had a month
Brian
played per
Tyler.
character. But then I went crazy on the Titan after that, so the Titan was probably at like 2 months. Destiny 2 is over 1,000, I know that. It's like 1,070, I think.
It's weird how limiting the PS4 was on stats. Can't see game time unless using the PlayStation app.
I know.
Yeah, it was weird.
I owe you an explanation for all this. I once asked Guardians
And
to
like
destroy
trophy
Blackwood
progress too.
to prevent Darkness's
It wouldn't show you
arrival.
that.
Success may have been achieved, but I now know that fate comes knocking sooner or later. The floodgates are open. The darkness is here. I wield it now with intent to stop our enemies where the light cannot. Your resilience within the pyramid proves you're capable of wielding it too. Before us lies what we call a ziggurat. Its purpose is temptation.
The fuck you just call me?
To begin your training, you must give in. Here, take this.
Yeah, but she just said a slur. I don't think you can say that on YouTube.
Please understand. The line between light and dark is so.
The contrast of the cushionies versus the emotes in this game is actually hilarious.
I understand why you're going along with the story.
Yeah, no, this game always goes crazy hard with the cutscenes.
She's clearly not telling us everything.
Like when they did it for the newest DLC, it's like super hyper realistic shit. And then you go to the Guardian, and it's like, what the fuck? I honestly don't like how they make the Guardian talk now. Way better as a silent person. Can't wait to get to a decent point though, and I can go back into the older raids from Destiny 1. That's gonna be super good. Raids was always super frustrating for me because I never had like an actual fire team to do it with. I just used the LFGs the whole time. Because I never played it like consistent times.
If Venture doesn't get nerfed into the ground, I'll probably try and play more competitive next season.
Competitive is honestly pretty fun. Once you start playing it a decent amount, I do actually kind of like it a little bit more than normal. Just because you get longer matches. Like, it just makes more sense to have it as more of a competition, you know, who can do stuff better, rather than just who does better in one match. I feel like you just get like a more accurate game that way. But at the same time, it sucks when you're getting stomped.
Competitive is more fun than quick play.
I don't know, when you're getting stomped, that sucks way harder, because you're stuck in it way longer. Or when you have someone fucking quit right away. Not like right away, but like, you know, a few minutes into it when it doesn't end the game. That is fucking rough. Yeah, in general, it is more fun. Because also people take it more seriously, and you don't have to deal with people that literally have no idea what they're doing. Like, sometimes I'll play competitive just because I've seen too many people shoot at Zarya's bubble. And it's like, why are you intentionally, like, doing that? So I have, like, played competitive just for stupid shit like that.
So 3 other teammates left, so me and the Zen on my team just were chill with the enemies until we lost.
Yeah, that's normally how it goes. Because there is a lot of, like, respect, honestly, in competitive Overwatch. But I just get frustrated because it's like, when you got a full-time job, and you got, you know, like I have a bunch of animals I take care of, I got a lot of other shit. Don't have that much time to just sit there and play video games all the time. So when I do get to play, I don't want to sit there and hang out with the enemy team, you know? I want to fight and play. So sometimes that can be frustrating. On both sides of it. When a teammate leaves, or fuck, just walked off the fucking map.
If I'm
or when
doing
an enemy
bad,
leaves.
I'll stick around despite doing terrible.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you gotta suffer through. That's the only way to get better. You gotta just get your shit pushed in. Gotta figure out why you're fucking it up, and then switch something. That is not the wall. Yeah, that's awkward. I thought he was gonna die. Oh, fuck me. How did I just... I didn't even realize I was moving.
There's like a 2-minute lockout timer if you leave matches early, I think, and the loss of competitive percentage.
Yeah, and if you leave consistently, that timer keeps going up. So it's definitely not something you want to get in the habit of doing. Ooh. Anything else? I'm gonna say I'm pretty sure I'm full now.
They made sure everyone stayed in the match.
Even that, it doesn't work that well, but it's something. I just don't get why you would, like, go into it and then quit right away when you die. Like anything, honestly, I never got that. Just rage quitting right away. I get rage quitting like mid-match if you're doing terrible.
Dying right off of spawn is something you can come back from.
Right, it's like, just wait 10 seconds, you'll be right there again. No big deal. I mean, even honestly, in Overwatch, dying doesn't really matter. As long as you're, like, doing something for the objective, dying isn't the biggest deal. Again, as long as you're doing something. Because, like, if you're, like, trading, you know, especially if you're doing, like, a 2-for-1, who cares if you die? You kill 2 of their enemies, you know, who cares? Or does it tell me to go back? The only thing dying is like always bad is if you're just feeding. Then it's like, please fucking stop. That's probably like the most annoying thing about quick play. Is how much people just fucking feed. And then you'll literally get people that will sit there and say like stop feeding as they just run in and feed.
More objective, you're not terrible. Venture is pretty good for putting focus on themselves and distracting TH.
See, that's good. Like Tracer. You can be a very good Tracer and not get kills and die quite a bit. But if you're pulling the fucking tank off point, you know, and they're able to like pick a support off, you did good. Why is that locked? Honestly, Overwatch is like, there's a lot of meta to that game, where it's like you can really go through a whole game without actually killing shit. It's just how much pressure can you apply? How intense can you make a fight? Oh, I gotta go back to barracks, okay. So I just read what the objective is, huh? Damn, I wish I could just get on the bike and dip out.
I know I talk a lot about Venture, but Venture is a very good character at putting pressure on enemies.
I wonder if that's in part because he's new and people are so like not familiar with it. Especially if you're going against someone who is playing him a lot and like maining it. Because as soon as they start getting kills, it's like, oh fuck, they know what they're doing with them. We gotta get rid of them. So you kind of just like immediately become a threat because of that. So I wonder if that goes away in like a season or two, you know? How do you... Oh, there we go. Oh my god. Everybody's got the fucking bike now, that's funny. Not what it hit.
Venture isn't necessarily pressuring due to kills, but because of even a shot or two that's AoE or direct can make the enemy fall back and make.
Can it be? I can smell that poisoned power on you. Does corruption spread so quickly?
No, I mean, you don't need to get kills to do pressure.
Or
Just
do you hope to
being
fight
there.
Aramis with her own weapons?
That's being able to like dip into the ground and shit.
Walk
That's
a
very good.
Dangerous path. Take this recklessness to Phylax then. But be
Even just going on the ground towards the enemy, like that creates pressure.
Aramis's most skilled warrior. She made her name.
Because then they gotta think about it, be like, oh fuck, we're gonna have this fucker pop up somewhere and start
Yourself a
attacking.
worthy opponent, and she will show herself.
I mean, with backline characters like that, just getting the enemy to turn from their original line of fire, that is very effective. I'm not gonna do patrols.
There are other elixirs who fled Aramis.
Venture can get in and out very clean. Burrow in for some damage and drill dash out of the enemy team. Venture is great for Widowmaker do too.
Yeah, she can't fucking hit you. You can just walk right up on that bitch. Yeah, and that, I mean, literally just, I imagine just burrowing towards a fucking widow would make him run away. And that right there adds value to your team. You don't even gotta do shit really, just move towards them, make them run away. As long as they're not shooting your team, that's a good thing.
I know you're trying to do the right thing.
That's
but I
gonna
can't
help.
Shake the feeling you're going about it the wrong way. Think about what Varric said about Aramis. She turned to the darkness in order to help her people, and now look at her. I'd never forgive myself if the same happened to you.
Drillers of House Salvation have found glimmer.
Hit scan characters are scary though as a Venture player.
Perhaps by the ancient prey. Before they drain.
I feel like they're a little scary to everyone, don't worry. You're not alone. Oh, that's far. Did that only give me glimmer? That's random. Yeah, I need to use this scout rifle. Fuck off. Fuck it, let's go check out the public event. You are not a real door. I am just getting lost. What the fuck is this planet?
Hanso getting a mythic was weird. Tracer has a very good mythic though.
I kinda like Tracer's mythic. I'm not the biggest fan of it, honestly. Hanzo kinda makes sense because he is like one of the staple characters. And they probably just had the idea for it. So they were like, yeah, let's do it. we can add to it. Oh fuck. Thought you were a teammate.
A lot of the mythic choices are weird from season 4 onward.
Yeah, I don't like the Orisa one. That one's weird. The Mercy one's kind of weird. I like the Skull Mask, but that's kind of it. Other than that, it's just like a higher tech version of her normal shit, in my opinion.
Orisa, Sigma, Ana.
Yeah, Sigma was kind of weird. Ana's I do not like at all. I've completely forgot about hers. Yeah, hers is, it's a cool concept. I feel like a lot of their shit works very good in theory, but then when they actually make it, it's like, what the fuck are you doing? I thought that was the guy. Like the Bug Orisa, like sounds good, you know, because it's like, oh, she's got hella legs. Bugs have hella legs, you know. But then it's like, you got to think about it. Who the fuck wants to play as a giant beetle? Like 2% of your audience, dude. Do something else. I feel like it would have been better if they made that demon skin a mythic and just added to it.
Mythic next season probably.
Oh, and it's probably gonna suck too, honestly. I feel like they got rid of the good ideas for her. Although I guess there could be some that are decent, but...
Remetra might get a mythic.
I could see that actually. I feel like he's been around long enough where it kind of makes sense to give him one now. I feel like they should just do like a random one like Junkrat. Just something that nobody's expecting.
Venture is the only new damage hero since Sojourn.
Yeah, they don't really add too many damage people, honestly.
Looking at her Vanguard report, I can see how Erebus...
Which is a shame, because I feel like they could do a lot of good stuff with different ones.
Hard to square that with what Varric told us, that she had good intentions once. That scares me. That the darkness could change a person that much without them noticing.
Can I stop killing everything?
Support heroes were milked like crazy and Kuriko has been broken for the entire life cycle.
Yeah, I don't know how they haven't tweaked her yet as much. But she is like pretty crazy. That's a fucking bitch you hunt down forever and she doesn't die. And it just keeps fucking Suzuing everything. There we go. Sometimes these spares are a little hard to control.
Feel Swift step away at low health or Suzu for more help.
Mm-hmm. No, literally. But whenever I try to do it, I just fucking die. And God forbid if there's fucking two of them, like in Mystery Heroes. Jesus Christ, I hate that shit. I hate that shit. And they're just bouncing around all the fucking walls.
I've seen more Doomfist players lately.
I wish I was a good Doomfist. I'm not at all. Every now and then I have like a random good game with them, but my Doomfist is like D tier.
Five-man Kuriko squad.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun to fight against, depending on what character you have. Like something like a Reaper going against that would actually be kind of fun. Or like Cassidy would even be good. That'd be kind of like Duck Hunt. With them just bouncing all over the place. He just stood there. Why did he just stand there? Man, I miss all the cheeses in the first one game. Like every single strike had a way to just cheat it.
I had a crazy 4-man high noon the other day, went behind the enemy team and they just didn't react to it, so it was free.
I have a clip on my channel. I got a 5-piece Diva Bomb. Because I got lucky and like as soon as I went to do it, it was on a push map. My teammate May threw down her blizzard, so it just stuck everyone on the point, and then the Diva mech just blew everyone up. It was so nice.
Deadeye is best if you can go behind.
Yeah, too bad 90% of people panic use it. Fucking mid-fight. Oh fuck, I'm about to die. High noon. But yeah, if you can actually like sneak attack it, like how Reapers always use their Death Blossom, it's so good.
Blizzard either gets a few people or does absolutely nothing.
Blizzard is all about how you use it. You have to use it when people are focused on something else. Like you gotta use it in like the middle of a fight. You can't like start with it or anything. Or like try to finish with it when there's only a couple people and stuff. You gotta do it when there's a lot of people and everybody's shooting and doing shit.
I feel close to the traveler.
That one and Diva Bomb, like, you have to do those when people are not paying attention. Otherwise, it's not going to do a damn thing. Everyone's just going to like, oh, it's a Diva Bomb. I'm just going to hide behind this wall. Or, it's a nice blizzard. Let me just jump out of the ring.
Mai has terrible mobility, so Mai is hard to play for now.
You just gotta use the verticality that she has. That's the only way that she has decent mobility. You just gotta use your fucking ice wall to put yourself up and like move around the map that way. But yeah, she's a big girl. She don't jump too good. But I like May. She's an S-rank character still. She's always been OP as fuck.
My elixir fight for the fight itself. There is nothing beyond it. Let me teach you this lesson.
I feel like May's a character that, unless they do a total rework, she's gonna be strong.
Frost is nightmare for slower characters.
I mean, even some faster characters, if you're going against a good May, you're fucked. Because they'll fucking slow you and then ice wall immediately where you're trying to go and block you and then slow you more when you're stuck on the wall. And then they've done like half your health at that point, and then they just fucking pop you in the head with an icicle. Like a good May will make it feel like an execution. Make it feel like you're putting you down like a fucking dog. Like fucking Of Mice and Men. That's what a good May is. God damn it.
My character design is insane.
I mean, it was even worse when she could actually just fucking freeze you. That shit was brutal. At least now it's only slow. But the amount of fucking disrespect people would do with Mei, just fucking run up to you, freeze you, hi, headshot. God, the amount of times I've been killed by a Mei who fucking waved in my face first.
Mine has been untouched.
Disgusting.
Overwatch 2.
Yeah, I think they like put her in Overwatch 2 and they changed her a little bit with, and then they just stopped. They're like, okay, she's fine. She's 2% less broken. That sounds good.
I've never seen the Fallen's military forces so organized.
But honestly, I miss when games didn't update shit all the time and change everything. They were just like, yeah, everything's broken. Figure it out, fuck it.
And forged an army.
And she wants to give that army stasis if they ever came for the last city.
Like, if Destiny 1 left the Vex Mythic class alone, I honestly feel like it would have propelled the game way further. Because I think that's what got Destiny 1 to be so popular, was the Vex Mythic class. When that gun launched in PvP, it would like literally two-shot people. It was like so fucking strong.
Overwatch 1 was on a 2-week patch system, and then Overwatch 2 does it on a mid-season patch.
Yeah, Overwatch 1, honestly, they did kind of feel more on top of things, especially in the beginning. Like, I feel like it was even more than 2 weeks. I feel like they just kind of did it when they needed to. Whereas this game is like, it's kind of like they're like Vault Tech, and they're just kind of like watching the fucked up experiments happen. And they're just like, no, we're just collecting data. We just want to see what happens. And we just fuck around a little bit. That's what Overwatch 2 feels like.
I see now you are a worthy challenge.
They're just making horrible decisions and see how long the community can play it.
Combine me, machine spawn. I am waiting.
Another one of those giant mechs.
Technology taken from the Kel's scourge. Another splintered house united under Eramis.
Just Glimmer, fuck off. Cool. I didn't bring my fucking phone. Where did I put that? Shit.
They're improving in the Battle
shit.
Pass and new character section with Venture, but falling behind on balancing.
You just really like Venture.
Strength for such a little creature.
I feel like Overwatch 2 is such a hard game to balance, though.
I know, lol. I'm a Venture lover at first sight.
I was like that with Zenyatta, honestly. As soon as I saw Zen, I was like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to play him. I don't care how bad the character is, I'm gonna figure it out. But no, Venture is a very creative character.
There's 40 heroes. It will never be perfect.
Dude, I didn't even realize they were at 40. That's fucking insane. It's 40? Dude, they're gonna be like fucking Apex soon, where there's more people added to the game than there were at launch. That's pretty crazy. I kind of like that. But at a certain point, it's going to get really annoying when they keep adding people, because it's like there's going to be characters that you literally never see get played.
Messages this stream have mentioned Venture.
Yeah, I've heard that name pop up a lot in the automated chat. There's that fucking Venture stream. Which is funny, because I'm pretty sure this game had a thing called Ventures.
My bad, lol.
Yo, I'm just glad someone's finally talking. I don't give a shit what it's about. I'll take it.
Barracks. Phylax is down.
Her soldiers will scatter. But there are other powerful Elixni that will.
That's the downside about taking a break from doing this, is you kind of lose people
Destroying
from
the
that.
general doesn't destroy the army. This is a start, at least. Let's get that splinter back to camp.
But it does feel good to get back into it again. And, like, actually be consistent with it. Is that gonna kick me out or what? Okay. What time is it? It's 12:30 already? Damn, I thought it was like just 12.
I think they need to take a step back on new characters and focus on balancing.
Yeah, they need to work on the character balance, map balance, new maps, different game modes. Bring back older maps. I fucking miss Temple of Anubis. I'm gonna say it, I miss it.
I can't imagine how it must feel for a guardian to wield darkness.
It feels so good, Ghost. I want to go fucking murder kids. It's crazy how this expansion was like a year ago, 2 years ago. And in the newest one, they're still debating whether it's okay to use the darkness. Oh, fuck off. Stupidest shit right there. Oh. Oh. Wait, can I go this way?
Just give them a few more years.
Yeah, by the time they finally like fix the game, I'll be like done with the game with it. It'll be a thing of the past.
Aramis's presence on Europa is not happenstance. Temptation set the wheels in motion, but obsession propelled her here. To destroy the light with an army of darkness.
Overwatch 3.
Make those selfish choices moment to moment.
Overwatch 5 at that point,
Places a
honestly.
spotlight on our desires, as it once did me and those I care
And it'll
about.
never be a new game. They'll just keep updating it.
Humanity relies on our selfless acts to bring about a better world.
Which is like one of the
Darkness
stupidest
is
things
no
you can
more
do.
than a tool with which we do so. With splinters of darkness still in hand, Aramis remains an immediate danger to humanity. Look within. Focus your power.
Like, I get not
Let it
wanting to
grow.
divide your community or
The
whatever,
ziggurat
but
awaits.
let it be divided. It'll tell you what's good and what's bad. Instead of forcing everyone to pick. You know? Like, if they release Overwatch 2 as a separate game, they would have been able to see that everyone fucking hates the decisions. And then they would have been like, okay, maybe we just focus on Overwatch 1, since that's what people are playing. But no, they'll just update it and make it a new game. But it's actually the old game, just reskinned.
This power, this stasis, I'm worried it's taking more of a toll on you than you realize.
I'm able to bring you back from death with the light, but I may not be able to if this power consumes you.
What does buying a physical copy of Overwatch 1 even do in 2024?
It makes a nice collector's item. A nice little piece of nostalgia. That's about it. That's literally it. I didn't even think about that, honestly. Does like GameStop even sell it? Or do they just give the disc away now? Does the disc even work? Does it load Destiny 2? That'd be crazy if it just loaded Destiny 2. Yo, I saw this shit the other day. A fucking Fortnite skin. They got Assassin's Creed. I don't know what this is. Maybe Cyberpunk. This might be like Ghost of Tsushima. They got their D&D set. That's pretty sick. I did not look at all this. Honestly, sometimes I kind of like the simpler shit. You know? Oh, the sleeves are kind of not doing it for me. The jacket's kind of decent though. That's like the biggest issue with the cosmetics in this game. Is some of the pieces are so big that it's like parts of it are good, parts of it are bad, and you wish you could like pick and choose. Especially on like the Warlock. Because your chest and your waist are all the same piece. Whereas like on the Titan, the chest and the legs are separate. Whereas like on the Warlock, you just do like the outfit and the boots.
For camo grinding in Bo 4, there are really only 3 maps to play. 9, Blood of the Dead, and Dead of the Night.
Yeah. Yeah, 9 is by far one of the best maps to do for grinding. Because you get the heavies and the mini bosses. Did you say Voyage? Voyage is good too. The map itself might not be the best, but it is a good map for grinding camos. But yeah, Blood of the Dead and Dead of the Night, they're both pretty good too. Dead of the Night is just like a... It's probably just one of the best maps on Black Ops 4. The shitty thing is most of the original character maps suck for camo grinding. Because they don't give you all the stuff you need. Ooh, that's kind of nice. That looks real nice, actually.
9 has the highest heavy spawn rate, Blood is good for more specific mini-boss spawns, and Dead of the Night is great for box weapon head show.
Yeah, no, those are very valid points. But honestly, any map is pretty good for mystery box headshot. Or mystery box weapon headshots. Because there's not too many maps in Black Ops 4 that have like a bad box spawn, really. That I can think of off the top of my head, at least. I guess Alpha Omega kind of has some wonky ones. That one's not the best for grinding stuff. That one kind of sucks, honestly, because you have all the fucking electric shit
Dead of the
attacking
Night
you.
is the best personally due to silver bullets and infinite ammo technically.
Yeah, no, that is true. What the fuck? Oh, that's cool. Fucking Ultron ship. That's so sick. Yeah, it's kind of crazy how fast you can blow through all your ammo in Black Ops 4 Zombies, honestly. Like, I'm always running out of
Dead
ammo
of the
on
Night
most
is
weapons.
the best map in BO4 regardless of what you're doing.
I don't know, if you're just doing something chill, Classified is pretty good. Classified's a really easy map, so that one's a good one just to like chill in. But I think Dead of the Night and Ancient Evil are probably like my favorites in Black Ops 4. Which is weird because Call of the Dead is one of my favorite maps, but I don't really like Tagged or Tone that much. Low-key. I feel like a lot of their remakes in that game are not that good. I feel like I'd rather just have you remaster the map instead of try to remake it. Okay, I think I'm actually going to call it there. Because I had to get up early as fuck today. Oh damn, someone else has
Chat
popped
is pretty
in.
meh, not terrible but not great. Alpha Omega and Blood are solid but I'm not a Classified fan. Good night man, good stream.
Yo, thank you. You have a good night too. I'll try to stream tomorrow morning. I don't know though, but I'll probably stream tomorrow night as well. Keep this going. Have a good one, guys. Whoever just came in, make sure you follow. You'll see me tomorrow. Peace out.